Pokémon Stadium, one of the first games that allowed us to see Pokemon in a 3D state. And it had an announcer that low-key roasted you.
The trainer hasn't issued an order. What's the matter, trainer? Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. The battle has become one-sided. What's the point of splashing?
What's the point of splashing?
What's the point of splashing?
This game was great. On the Nintendo 64, there was a lot of time spent playing it. You know, we're not here to talk about the actual game. We're here to talk about the mini games. Pokemon Stadium mini games, pretty good. So I'm gonna rank them. Magikarp Splash. It's on a pretty low time limit if you ask me, and I think it'd be better if you were just allowed to mash it as much as possible. You kind of like time the rhythm and it makes you do like half splashes and you don't actually hit the box. But overall, it's still a pretty good game. It's like a middle of the road C. If we can mash with it, it'd be a lot better. Kefary says, taught you that you are not perfect. This game is the hardest game in the minigame series. I hate it. Look at her. I hate her. I hate her so much. The only reason this isn't going to be completely last is because that beat go off. You hearing that? Yeah. This game just told you right away as a child that your memory is garbage. At least for me anyways. Fairy gets a D. Run, Rattata, run. Run, Rattata, run. You got 4 Rattatas running on a little belt, and then they have to jump over these little blockades. And honestly, I didn't really like this game as a kid. Like, it's cool and all, but if neither of you or your friend missed, or either you or the computer didn't miss, then it just kind of gave someone the win, and it just didn't feel good. I didn't care for it. D for Rattata. Snore War? Just look at this. A to hypnosis. That's all it tells you. I hated this game. I didn't know how to play this game as a kid. I didn't get it. I hated it. It makes sense that when the metronome's over the little thing, you push A, right? But then you'd be the first out still. I just didn't get how this game determined who lost and who won, and I never won as a kid. Never. I tried playing this again recently, and it still just doesn't work. I think it just randomly chooses who goes to sleep first. This is by far the worst Pokemon Stadium minigame. This is an F. This is a terrible game. I hated this one. Thundering Dino, pretty fun. You just have to match the color of the button to what button you push. And sometimes you gotta place Voltorb, and you were like super cool. This is kind of a middle of the road, let's say B. I just wish it was a little longer. Sushi Go Round. All right, boys, we're getting to the sauce, the good games. The good games. Look at Tongues trying to get some sushi. Just listen to the little boys. Listen to them. Baby Joe! They're going wild. They're going crazy. And then, like, someone accidentally would get the hot tea, and you'd hear the room would just be like, yeah. A tier game. A tier game. Ekans Hoop Hurl. Boys, there is not a better minigame made for Pokemon. This game is so good. The little Digletts pop up, and you throw the snake. You throw the little snake. You throw Ekans. Throw them. Get around the Diglett. Perfect. Perfect. And then, when that gold Diglett pops up, you already know everyone's racing to get that. 5 extra points? Are you kidding me? S tier game. S for Snake. Rock hard. Let me tell you, if you were the guy that got Metapod, you were a joke. You were the clown. You had the Chad Kakunas and the Virgin Metapods. Like, Kakuna was the cool one to play as. This game just was so much fun. You gotta time your skill so you didn't get hit with the boulders. It was just a blast. You gotta show off by like quickly unfreezing and then freezing yourself again. S tier game. Absolute S tier. Banger of a game. And then you got Dig. Let me tell you, this is barely a mini game. I don't even think they finished it. Like, you start digging, and then like these big black holes start happening, and it doesn't even look like they finished the game. And then you blink, and the game's over. It's like the developers just needed to throw a 9th game in, and they made this F tier game. Yeah, and that's a ranking on the Pokemon Stadium mini games. See ya.